Mr. Fraser here. Guitar is pretty awesome. There's a lot of basic things you're going to learn, like how to hold it at first, how to make a note sound, the difference between playing single notes and playing chords. There's lots to learn and it's a lot of fun. So make sure you watch some of these videos and practice along with them. You don't want it on this leg to where you're looking at things this close. You want it like this. How to make a note sound. If you'll notice on the neck of the guitar, what you're going to be doing is pushing down the string. This piece of metal is called a fret. You're going to push down on that string to where that string is it's going to be cut off basically by that fret. The way you're going to do that, you're going to have your thumb behind the neck like this. You don't want your thumb out here, or some people push it like this at the cuff of their hand. You want your thumb behind the neck like that to push that down. That's how you play a single note. Now that you learned how to put your finger down on the neck so that you can make notes sound, let's learn the other end. We're going to either use, you got fingers, or you can use a pick. If you're going to use a pick, I would recommend that you have your fingers in this cross position, kind of like this, with a little bit of pick sticking out. If you have too much sticking out, you're going to find it's really clumsy, and you're more likely to drop it, and you have less control. But if you have kind of that cross position like this, that is the easiest way and most common way. You can pick either using downstroke or upstroke. Downstroke gives you and usually it gives you a little more power in keeping your hand with the beat. So a lot of times the strong beats are on a downstroke. So I'd recommend using a downstroke at first, and it's the easiest one to control at first also. If you learn to use down and up, you can play twice as fast. So in the long run, you're going to want to do both, and you can practice it really slowly at first and get it as controlled as you possibly can. If you decide that you're not going to use a pick, you can use your fingers, or you can use your thumb. Your thumb, to get very much volume, you're going to find out though that after a while you're going to develop a blister or a huge callus. I don't really recommend it. I'm also not a big fan of teaching people to use thumb picks at this point, although there are a lot of really neat things you can do with them, and it really emphasizes the bass quite a bit. But for most of us, you're not going to carry one with you all the time, so you might as well get used to a technique that you can use anywhere. And of course, I always carry picks with me. But also, if you can use your fingers, you can do free strokes like this, where you're just plucking like this, or you can do a rest stroke, where you drag your finger. After you pluck the string, it ends up resting on the other string right by it. And if you alternate your fingers that way, kind of like you're walking, eventually that's a technique that you can get really fast, play really fast passages doing this. So that's also something that I would recommend. Again, if you start using your thumb for a lot of these fast passages, you can play really fast with your thumb, but it'll wear on you after a while. So I would recommend that you learn to play with a pick and with your fingers, so that in any situation, for whatever the style of music you're going to be playing, you'll be able to play either way.